Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristin and I am here with the Mad About Mini Paper Pads Hop as well as the May I Scraplift You Hop for the month of May. And we are scraplifting Crafty Queen Cat on Instagram, and I had a hard time picking out a layout from her because they were so cool. But this one right here I thought would be best for the purpose of the Mad About Mini paper pads, and I'm going to use this 6x6 back to school paper pad. I have quite a few still in here, and so I thought that I would use that up plus those scraps. I thought I might use some ephemera from here. I think I used one thing out of there. And that sticker sheet from that collection back to school. But I think I only used one thing from there too. But look at that picture. Bless his little heart. Anyway, so I have my papers. I'm going to pull out a 12 by 12 cardstock sheet. And I have my embellishments and my picture and this awesome layout. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I got a 12 by 12 solid white cardstock. And I start with black soot and I'm just splatter it all the way around. I know the middle is going to be pretty much filled with the embellishments and the pictures and the papers. So I'm just going around the outside. And then I do blueprint sketch, and I take the paper towel roll in between and just I don't smear, I just kind of roll it over it so it'll pick up the extra. And then I end it off with a little bit of lumberjack plaid because that's like the reddest red I have, and the colors that go with this collection are pretty red. So this picture, I trim it down just a little bit so that I can mat it on a 6x6 paper. And I'm going to go through the book and pull out a couple of papers I want to use. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to mat it in darker color or a lighter color. And I decided to go with the lighter color and then double mat it in a dark. So, and I don't mind to do it in this one with the apples on the back because I don't necessarily need too much of that. So I do end up using 3 full sheets of the 6x6 plus part of a fourth one and almost all of those little scraps right there. So that makes me happy. Plus I end up using a cut apart from the 6x6 paper pad to also create my title. So I am going to get my picture down, and I like to just use the top portion of this so I can cover that hole up and not waste. I hate wasting. It's not my thing, guys. Not my thing. That's why I keep everything. Obviously, you see all those little bitty pieces of paper I kept. And those are probably like 2 by 1.5 or something. But I'm going to use them on this layout except for like 1 or 2. So I get my picture here in the middle, and then I'm just going to start layering things underneath. And then when I get somewhere that I'm kind of happy, then I will start adhesing everything down. So her layout kind of makes more of a backwards L, and then there's embellishments in that opening. Mine's going to be more of a blocked off thing just because I just keep sticking these little bits and pieces places, and I'm okay with that. The concept is still there, and I just love her layout. It is so cool, and all the little different ins and outs and things. I had to zoom in on this picture multiple times because there's so many different things going on, but it does not take away from the pictures in the middle. And so I think that it is a fantastic layout. So I will be going back to her Instagram to find more layouts to lift in the future because her layouts are gorgeous. So a little bit about this lovely little picture. This is the last day of school in first grade, and I just picked up my kiddo from the after school program, and he asked me where his teacher was so he could go say goodbye to her, and she had already left for the day. And this is the face I got, and he busted into tears to the point of where I almost texted her and said, "Where are you? Because I'm just going to bring him to you." But I didn't do that because it was the last day of school and she was probably having a margarita somewhere because she deserved it. He was devastated. So when I found this cut apart that says something about teachers are not forgotten or something like that, it was perfect. And I'm sorry I'm wasting all this time off camera cutting that out. I think it says an amazing teacher, something about not being forgotten. And that's true, because his teacher has never been forgotten and will never be forgotten. He ended up being blessed enough to have her again in 4th and 5th grade. And now I work in the school where she teaches, which is where he was at school. And so now he's just with her all the time because he can come and see her at my school. So, they love him still. And he's about to graduate middle school in 8 days. Deep sigh for mama. So the only thing I pull out of that other ephemera kit is this, the places you'll go. He went home to cry to his sister. I have pictures. I'm not sure if I've already documented them or not, but I have pictures of the two of them holding like their certificates for the end of the year. And you can still tell that his poor little face is swollen from being so sad. I mean, she cried because it was the end of 8th grade for her that year. He cried because he didn't see his teacher. It's just devastating. So the other difference that I have from my layout and hers is she's got those like leafy bits that make those little partial circles, and I don't have that, as well as the little parentheses. And then she also has that title "Enjoy" at the bottom, and I'm just going to use that "An amazing teacher." ... I can't read the rest of it. It's underneath the little recording strip. But I knew that it was super fitting when I saw it. And I did put the little happy summer sticker up there in the top because I felt like that was kind of going to lead to explaining that this is the end of the school day. I will put some journaling on here. But so that I went up there. I was originally thinking I would title this "Not Such a Happy Summer" or something like that. Or "Happy Summer or Not" or something like that. But anyway, I just stuck it up there anyway. And that came out of a Carpe Diem sticker book. So then I got out a Tim Holtz word phrases and added a few phrases at the bottom like she has. And that's it. And I did add some flair from the Flair Hut in a couple places where she's got those little round bits. I added a couple of flair, and I love the way those look. So I'm going to do a close-up of my layout. I love how this turned out, and I got to use all those scraps up except for like one small one. And I used up 3 or 4 other sheets from this collection and this paper pad. And I got to Scraplift a fantastic layout. So I hope you'll go check her out. Her information will be below. There's a playlist for the May I Scraplift You. There will be a hop list for the Mad About Mini paper pads. So I hope you'll go check all that out. I hope you'll come and see me again very soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.